What's up, you guys? It's me, Paul Max C, and I'm still enjoying GALAGA for my Atari. Look at this. You get that awesome attract mode that shows the scores. It keeps your high scores saved if you've got the Atari Vox hooked up, which I do. 94,000 something. John Champeau is a man who has been porting, that means transferring arcade hits over to home video games for quite some years, I understand. And he's a whiz. Now, for those that you don't know, for those of you who are not, friends from Atari age, homebrew games for Atari mean these are Atari 2600 games that have been made in recent times. In this case, pretty recent, by John Champeau, and his company's called Champ Games. And sounds good to me because he is a champ. And it's very exciting to have your old Atari from your childhood, and this is my old Atari from my childhood. It's got a few issues, but it's playing really well with this game. And to play these games have more power. He found a way to make these games do more than they used to in the old days. And that's really exciting, because I love my Atari still. What can I say? It's me, Paul Max C. I like a lot of things. I like a lot of video games. I like chicks, but they don't seem to like me too much. But that's why they're called video game consoles. They console me on the fact that I have no women and no life and no friends. I know I've used that joke before, but it's a good one. It should be called No Friendo 64. But I've got new friends, so I use the same jokes, and the jokes are like fresh. So anyway, this is GALAGON. It has to be called GALAGON probably for some, legal reasons. Now check it out. You turn it on, and your Atari Vox will greet you. Whoops. Whoops.
Atari Vox less. Ready.
Yeah, like it talks. Let me turn it up.
Atari Vox less. Ready.
Yeah, that's dope. Sometimes when I got some weird stuff on my screen, I turn off the TV and back on, and look, it's clearer. So, there's always issues with your TV and your older games. I can deal with that. Right away, you get the attract mode. And for some reason, when I let the cord of my joystick touch the floor, I sometimes get some electric interference, but I can work with that too. Now, when I move the stick to the right, it gives me the scores for the advanced, and it's a whole different set of scores. Standard, I've been playing in, that's just like the arcade. Novice, they start you with the double ship configuration and some extra ships. It's easy. I play standard. There's the attract mode, and you pull down the joystick, you can see the credits, and then the main screen, and standard. And if you're in difficulty A, you fire just like in the arcade. You got to keep pushing your Atari joystick button. If you in difficulty B, you can hold down the fire button and it rapid fires. I mean, it still only rapid fires as much as a GALAGON lets you, but I choose not to do the rapid fire because I feel like I'm cheating, and I'm cheating myself. So so watch, man. You hit the button. This is GALAGON, your Atari 2600, and there's something special about that. These first wave of guys don't shoot at you. I'm getting a little bit of that electric interference on the screen, but this Atari is over 40 years old, and it doesn't even always do that. It very often behaves. Just to be safe, I'm going to buy another Atari. I want a perfect working Atari. But I'm still having fun. There we go, look at that. That looks really good. That's Atari, that alien beam. Yes, it's just like the arcade. You can go for your double ship. Let's see if I can do it. Joe White, I know you love some GALAGA. Here he comes. Oh no, I shot my ship. Oh no, I didn't. I did it. I'm good. But if you shoot your ship, you're fucked. For lack of a better word. There he comes. I think on the first 2 or 3 screens, if you duck into the corner, even with double ship, you're safe. And the manual lets you know that, but that doesn't last for long. And isn't it a bummer when you lose your ship when you got double? Now I guess this is a long video, but if you guys are watching, I'm happy to keep playing. Challenging stage. I never get this without cheating. Okay. Let's get it. 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 No, I always miss that one. I bet I get the rest, guys. That's 10,000 points I just threw down the drain, down the cracker. 10,000 points I could have used. Number of hits. This is Atari, man. Giving you your number of hits and your percentage. Ooh, I got an extra ship. Look at the detail, guys. Now, I've got GALAGA on many systems. The exact arcade translation. Even on Game Boy. All the PS1 hits that have it. And I like GALAGA. But I think I'm liking GALAGA more since I started playing this. I'm taking more interest. Look at that, the Scorpions. 1,000 points. I'm taking more interest in what the points are. You get a lot more points when the enemy dives. You get double for any enemy. And depending if the bosses have guys supporting them in their fleet, in their rank, when they're flying down, it could be as much as 800 or 1,600 for these. I call them the boss GALAGA bugs. And that all of a sudden matters so much more to me than it ever did. Oh, I just lost 2! Well, okay, maybe it's a good time to end this video. So that's me, it's me, Paul Maxey, and my Atari. I'm a big fan, I'll always love Atari, and these games that they're putting out that are new homebrew games for your old Atari on the website AtariAge.com. Great guy named Albert Yaruso runs it. If you order a game, don't be scared. It could take like a month. You can check your shipping, your status of your order. It'll say pending. Don't get scared. Nobody has ever been ripped off by this guy. It's just that he's getting busier, and he's like a one-man show now since he's like doing it alone or something with COVID. AtariAge.com. You know, for my other casual friends on Facebook, if you're thinking about getting into Atari, you know, you get a console. It's not much, $60. You can get most games for like $1 to $4. Buy a whole lot of them from like Mike at Collectors Cards and Games, or at Atari2600.com, or my friend Steve Markle on my Facebook group, and you won't get ripped off. Anyway, have a good night, and I'm enjoying my GALAGA for Atari. Alright, talk to you later.